Welcome to the second half of today's post-match press conference. We are now joined by the home team head coach, Coach Riveiro. Coach, if you can just please give us a brief summary of the match from your perspective.
Yes. Good evening. A very tough one. Last game of the season. An opponent that they decide to give us a little bit more of the initiative and wait for us in a medium block, difficult to deal, with not so much space behind the last line, and I think little by little we managed to control their structure, to start finding some key spaces, plus also the contribution of Dion running to the space from lowest positions. So I think we played quite a lot in Supersport half in the first 45 minutes, and due to that, little by little, I think we managed to dominate territorially and get the lead. Important goal, one more time, scoring before the halftime. And in the second half, I think we were speculating a little bit with the result, and I think the participation of Bradley in the second 45 minutes makes a lot of difference. It's really difficult to deal with him in the aerial duels, as everybody knows, and start to drop good balls to Campbell in the left. So territorially, I think they start to dominate a little bit more. And in one of those actions, they managed to equalize, and from there until the end, a little bit uncertain, knowing that maybe the 1-1 could be enough. So you don't want to not even by purpose, but not consciously, you start to be more conservative. And I think the game in the last, even though we have, I think, one transition with Dion that Chejo was about to score, was not really an entertaining game in the last 15-20 minutes. Anyway, the result is good enough today to achieve the objective that we were looking for. Congratulations one more time to everyone involved in this achievement, and also, I don't want to say congratulations, but very well done to Stellenbosch, because I think they had a remarkable season. Today is us who are in that spot, but like obviously everybody can see the margins were very, very small. So fantastic result, fantastic that Pirates is going to be in the Champions League again the next season, and really proud of make sure that, like I said, that Pirates will represent South Africa in the continent, and hopefully better than the last time.
We'll now open for questions from the floor.
Coach Lorraine from Itaski Times. You were very confident over the past few weeks, even when it looked as if the Champions League spot was slipping away from Pirates. To secure it on the last day, is it a good feeling, or is it still a matter of maybe disappointed of many games where you lost unnecessary points? So is it a good feeling because it looked like it was slipping away?
No, like I said, I'm so proud and happy of because it's not easy. Maybe it can be. We used to say that, how can I say, like, I think that we shouldn't undermine what it means to be in the Champions League, but not celebrating to be in second, celebrating to be in the Champions League. We got the right to be there, and it's something very important for the club. But being second, 23 points behind the first one, is not a huge achievement. So that's our objective from now. How can we reduce that gap with whoever is there leading the log? Is too much distance between the first and the second position, and even though, like I said many times, we're fighting with a team that is not famous for dropping points frequently. The things that we can control, the things in our hand, like last 2 games, having the opportunity to consolidate the second spot and giving away the points that we gave. It's something that we need to do, obviously, a reflection to understand why, because it's our responsibility. And like I said, celebrate the Champions League spot, but not obviously celebrating that we are second, 23 points away from the first.
Congratulations, Coach, on the achievement, which is probably one of the best things to happen this season. Looking at the crowd that has come through to support you home and away, surely the fans had so much to do with the club being so successful, like you said, that not celebrating the second spot. How much is it that you feel that you owe it to the players, to the fans, to do better even next season, looking at the distance that you're talking about, that you need to close early or even start early? What's your ideal start of a season?
It's not time now to think about the next season, but like I said, I think the fans are with the team 100%. They show it wherever we go. They show it this season with good crowds here in Orlando, and it's because the guys are trying every game. There's no game where Pirates this season was not. We were not giving our all. Maybe I remember one early in the season, the second leg of the semi-final here against Stellenbosch, for example. But every other game, I think. We really fought, and there was a period of the season where we also managed to play a really good football, and that's what used to attract the people to the stadiums. And I think that in that sense, I think no one can compare with Pirates this season in terms of support and the amount of people that was behind us during the whole season, and that's something that we shouldn't take it light. I think it's a very good symptom for the future and something that we need to continue capitalizing as a team, because it's a really important to feel that behind, in the good moments and in the bad ones. We cannot only embrace the good ones, even in the bad ones we need to feel that pressure, because what we do it means a lot for a massive amount of people in the country. So we understand that, and we try as much as possible to make them proud. And I think, like I said, we would like to be in the top, no doubt, but still I think that the Buccaneers this season, I'm really proud of these boys, and they are really optimistic about the future.
Final 2 questions.
Coach, just sorry to ask, but the word on Mapasa winning the Golden Boot for the league this season, obviously incredible achievement, given he was sent on loan. I think he's got 10 goals in 13 games or something like that since his return.
With us?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Look, but I think Mapasa, it means much more than the goals. Like I said several times sitting here. He had a really good impact in the group, contribution in every moment of the game, defending, attacking, set pieces. He was a very important player for us in the second part of the season, always available for selection, and he's getting now the reward of the hard work that probably he was putting in the other half of the season in Swallows. So overall, a really good season for him, and hopefully he can replicate this type of performances in the future for us here in Pirates.
Final question.
Coach, you've spoken a bit about players who sometimes get overlooked in terms of their contribution. Look at a guy like Makaula, the amount of balls that he wins in midfield today. What would you make, Coach, of his performance in season?
He's having an important role for us. Well, I think everybody knows Mahaula. He's been the type of player that he is right now for Pirates, maybe little by little, a little bit more complete also. Maybe he was labeled like a defensive midfielder before, but now it's trying to be more complete as well, and he's helping us a lot with and without the ball. He's an honest player, true professional, so an important player in the group, one of our senior players, and when Mahaula is performing well, it's usually a symptom that the team is doing well as well. So happy for him, because like I said, he also deserves sometimes a little bit of your attention as well.
On that note, we've reached the conclusion of our press conference. Thank you for your support.